Chattanooga police charge a student with murder. It's the latest development in the case of a missing woman. I'm Chauncey Figures. And I'm Caleb Figures. Your news starts now. We have some sad and breaking news. The remains of 22-year-old Jasmine Pace, who was reported missing here in Chattanooga since November, has been found deceased. Her mother, Katrina Pace, states police went looking for her and was able to track her via my Chevy app. But when she arrived there was no sign of Jasmine. According to the mother, she was driving a 2021 Chevrolet Equinox. When investigators arrived to the residence of Jasmine's boyfriend, Jason Chen, their evidence uncovered that Jasmine has been murdered during an altercation inside the home, and later she was found in a Suck Creek Road area in Chattanooga. At this time, Jason Chen is being charged with murder. UTC officials are still searching for a man wanted for lewd behavior on campus. The incident happened last month inside the Engineering, Mathematics, and Computer Science building on campus. The suspect is a black male, possibly in his 30s, about 6 feet tall with a slender build and curly black hair. He was wearing film denim jeans, athletic shoes, and black leather jacket. This photograph of the suspect was made by a security camera. The suspect remained at large, but authorities have identified him and obtained a warrant for his arrest. If you have more information or see this suspect on campus, please call UTC Police at 423-425-4357. The 26th annual Beat Hunger concert took place in UTC's Roland Hayes Concert Hall. Former UTC percussion ensemble director Monte Coulter created the event to raise check and canned food donations for the community kitchen before the holidays. All performers from the University Percussion Ensemble utilized unusual instruments such as snare drums and cymbals throughout the show. This past week, a handful of freshmen got to learn about the struggles of modern-day Native Americans in an innovative way. The How We Go Home Writing Showcase was held in Lupton Hall. The event was part of Read to Achieve program, which focused on impact books. Participating students create different visual projects based off of the famous nonfiction book, How We Go Home. Project partners talk about how we choose the topic for their project.
So when the topic was like, when you could pick a topic and it was adoption and foster care, I really liked that, and so we chose it, and everyone else was in favor of it too, so.
English professor and Read to Achieve committee member Jennifer Stewart discussed the impact of this showcase.
I think that showcases like this give students the opportunity to share with other students and faculty the work they've done about the various Read to Achieve texts, and all the Read to Achieve texts focus on diversity in some way. So this year it's a text on Indigenous rights and issues. Last year it was a text on racial issues. So we try to kind of help students think about these topics in ways that are accessible to them.
She also said the next year will allow the advertising to be more specific, which will hopefully draw in more students. What advice would you share to incoming freshmen at UTC? Today we'll share a valuable lesson learned from upperclassmen to help aid those new to campus.
The end of the fall 22 semester draws near, and for many, the semester will mean the end of their time here at UTC.
UTC graduate Sage Lowry shares her advice to all upcoming freshmen.
If I could go back, I definitely would be more connected at UTC. It was weird because COVID was going on in the midst of schooling, and so it was hard to get connected. And I wish that I would have, just been more connected on campus.
Lowry began school with big dreams, and she held on to those dreams. However, she soon realized how many opportunities her hard work has afforded her.
Senior year rolled around, and I got into more structured classes, I realized how many job opportunities there really are, and that my degree could be used in many, many ways.
Nick McElroy is a senior who stresses the importance of staying organized.
I think school's pretty easy if you're on top of everything and you just plan your weeks out. If you visualize everything you have to do throughout the week, it makes it a whole lot easier. You can just check off the boxes on what you need to do.
McElroy is a strong believer in planning. Through his years at UTC, he has found what works for him, and that happens to be physically writing down his week into a planner. There are countless ways to navigate your time here at UTC. This is a place for you to make connections, but most importantly, grow as a person.
The House at UTC Campus Ministry is hosting its annual Midnight Pancake Breakfast. The event will be held at 650 Macaulay on December 6th at 11:59 p.m. There is $1 entry fee for all you can eat pancakes and coffee. Come join in the kickoff, the beginning of finals week. Finals are upon us with the semester winding down. The last day of classes will be next week on Monday the 5th. Reading Day will be that following Tuesday, and finals should begin on December 7th through the 13th. Good luck to all and study hard. December showers may pay us a visit next week. Here is our Leonardo Vega with the weather.
Happy Finals Week, Mocs. Unfortunately, we are closing out the semester with predictions of rain. Today and tomorrow, we'll have a 90% chance of rainstorms with a brief respite on Sunday. Then we're right back at it again with a 90% chance of rain on Monday and Tuesday, and a lower chance of rain every day next week. Temperatures could be as high as 70 degrees on Wednesday, though it's time to hunker down and wait out the rain in the library as you work on those final projects. Caleb and Chauncey, back to you.
The college football regular season is wrapping up, though that only means the matchup will continue to intensify. Here is Chris Figures with sports. The Baylor Red Raiders football team defeated Montgomery Bell Academy last night, 38-34 in the Blue Cross Bowl, capturing their first state title since 1973. Mr. Football finalist Caleb Hampton led the team in rushing, recording 170 yards on the ground with 2 touchdowns on 24 carries, and Whit Muschamp, son of Georgia assistant Will Muschamp, was 19 for 29 passing for 252 yards and 2 touchdowns. We had some basketball games this weekend as our 4-3 Chattanooga Mocs men's basketball team will be traveling to North Carolina to take on the Gardner-Webb Bulldogs. The Mocs are looking to move to 5-3 on the season. Also, we have some women's basketball. Our Lady Mocs will be taking on the Crimson Tide of Alabama at 1 p.m. You can catch the game on the SEC Network Plus. The regular season of college football has come to a close, but we still have some conference championships to be played. Tonight kicks off conference championship weekend in the Pac-12 championship, featuring number 4 USC versus number 11 Utah, and we have some exciting matchups for Saturday also. The Big 12 championship, number 3 TCU versus number 10 Kansas State, the American championship, number 22 UCF versus number 18 Tulane, the Big 10 championship, number 2 Michigan versus Purdue, the ACC championship, number 9 Clemson versus number 23 North Carolina, and the SEC championship, number 1 Georgia versus number 14 LSU. Don't forget, Selection Sunday will take place at noon on ESPN. That's it for sports. Chauncey and Caleb, back to you. Well, my friends and my fellow Mocs, the time has come that I must announce this is my last time sitting behind the desk sharing news for Mocs News, my friends. Me and my brother will be graduating on the 17th. And I'm so excited for what the future and the journey holds. So with that being said, for the last time, this is our last edition of Mocs News. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to keep up with us on our Facebook page. We are also on Twitter and YouTube. Have a fantastic winter break and be safe over the holidays.